Rome, eternal city. Like the roads, bridges, and palaces that helped Rome keep the empire united, none of it would have been possible without the aqueducts that carried pure water from the mountain springs to the populated city of over 1 million people. Not counting its bathhouses, the aqueducts provided drinking water to more than 1,000 public fountains throughout Rome. We will visit the most famous fountain of them all, the largest in the eternal city, the Trevi Fountain. No trip to Rome will be complete without a visit. As we continued on through the narrow street of Via Lavoratori, the street suddenly ends into Piazza Trevi, and as we turned towards the fountain, I immediately did not regret coming at night. No pictures or video can do justice to this magnificent scenery. When talking about the Trevi Fountain, it is almost instantaneous to think of the coin to be thrown into the water while expressing a wish, a tradition that attracts hordes of visitors with their flying euros, all in the name of eternal love. But this monument is much more. This structure stands a massive 85 feet tall and is almost 165 feet wide. Every day it spills 2,825,000 cubic feet of water. But unlike ancient times, today the water is recycled. Its 18th century taste could be seen at first glance. The dominant theme of the entire sculpture of the fountain is the marine world, of course. The 16.5 feet high great statue of Oceanus, not Neptune. Exciting and elegant is the shell-shaped carriage driven by seahorses, which are in turn preceded by tritons. But the eye is also captured by the niches on the sides of the monument, the two statues, that of salubrity and abundance, exactly to the right and left of Oceanus. Believe it or not, the beginning of the construction took place in 19 BC, when the Roman Empire was erected by Emperor Augustus, and precisely at that time that the generous Agrippa, brother-in-law of Augustus, brought water to the public thermal baths he built near the Pantheon, just a quick walk from here. The moment the order was given to build the now famous Acqua Virgo aqueduct, which is the Virgin aqueduct that feeds this fountain, a legend starts on how it was named in honor of a young Roman girl who led thirsty soldiers to the source of the spring to drink. This explains the bas-reliefs that are carved on the second level of the fountain, along with the description of Agrippa as he approves the aqueduct project, and on the opposite side is the virgin young lady, indicating to the soldiers the source of water. The fountain was built at the end point of the aqueduct, at the junction of three roads. These three streets, Trevi, give the Trevi Fountain its name. It derives from the Latin word trivium, an intersection of three streets. But back then, the fountain was not decorated like it is today. From the early beginning of the Renaissance, the popes start to restore and decorate these end of aqueducts with large fountains that were richly decorated. Like in 1453, Pope Nicholas V ordered the complete reconstruction of this fountain, and it was funded thanks mainly to a wine tax. Yep. But what we can see today is nothing more than the later work commissioned by Pope Clement XII to Nicola Salvi in 1732, and then was completed in 1762. And since then, it made walks in the center of Rome even more romantic. And where did the money come from to build what we see today? The Pope used the third extraction of the lotto game of May 1732 to pay for it. Yep, that's right. The money earned from the reintroduction of the lotto in Rome financed the Trevi Fountain. The numbers of the first extractions, if you're interested, is 56, 11, 54, 18, and 6. In case you were interested, as they say, history repeats itself, you never know. This scenery is so splendid that it has inspired many films. Primarily the film that started the tradition of throwing coins over your shoulders was the 1954 movie Three Coins in a Fountain. The film that really made it even more popular was the 1960 film La Dolce Vita, The Sweet Life, The Good Life, however you want to translate that. And it was directed by Federico Fellini, starring Marcello Mastroianni. Just a word of warning, please don't imitate the movie La Dolce Vita, where Anita Ekberg shakes her body in the fountain, inviting Marcello to follow her. You will be arrested. Roughly 3,000 euros per day are retrieved from this fountain and donated to a charitable organization, making it the most profitable fountain in the world.